For those traveling between New York and Miami, Southern Pines is right in the middle. During the late 19th century, the town was advertised as a sanctuary offering cures for respiratory ailments and a warm refuge for weather-weary northerners. However, the town began to develop after literary giant James Boyd became the economic and creative benefactor of the small town nestled between the longleaf pines. Today, Southern Pines remains a small town sanctuary that's pushing its legacy forward with a new entrepreneurial spirit. I'm EB with Our Estate magazine, and I'm traveling to North Carolina's smaller towns to let the locals lead me around. Cameron Cruse is the co-owner of R.Riveter, a local company crafting signature handbags, jewelry, and home decor items made by military spouses across the country. Today, she'll be my guide as we go around town.
Hello.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello, EB. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
Welcome to Southern Pines.
Thank you. What a beautiful town.
This is Broad Street.
So
this is the heart of Southern Pines, downtown. The train station basically put this place on the map. We have everything here. I mean, we've got bookstores, we've got a little shop, we've got restaurants, great food, yoga, but it's just jam-packed into this little kind of Main Street picturesque location.
Do people know your name here?
They do. You know, I was just thinking on my walk to the Sunrise Theater to meet you guys, I saw our mailman. There's not very many towns that I've lived in where I know my mailman. You know, that's some old school stuff right there.
I love that.
The whole development of this area actually started with Southern Pines. It was one of the initial developing towns along the railroad coming from Miami to New York. The Boyd family is really one of the pioneering foundations behind Southern Pines. There's tons of awesome history, and I think that there's no better place to learn about that than the Weymouth House.
Hey.
Hi.
So good to see you.
Good to see you, EB.
EB, Catherine,
Very nice
and Cameron.
to see you
Good to see you.
Yes, thank you for hosting us.
You've never been on a tour here before.
I've never been on an official tour.
My.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do an official tour then. This was James Boyd's office. He built this, and he worked at a standing desk, but he paced as he worked. So he would walk up and down the length of this space. When this became the Literary Hall of Fame, it was Sam Reagan's dream, and that's Sam over there. He helped put together the Friends of Weymouth, which purchased the land from Sandhills Community College, where Mrs. Boyd had left it, and to create the Weymouth Center for the Arts and Humanities. James Boyd was a best-selling novelist in the 1920s. He did a lot of his research on the state and brought a lot of attention to North Carolina at that time. In doing so, he brought a lot of friends. F. Scott Fitzgerald was one of his friends who was here. Faulkner was here. His publisher, Maxwell Perkins, was here, and Paul Green was his best friend. They were here all the time, and they had a lot of fun here. Ever since the Boyds built the house in 1921 and 22, and he started writing here, we've had a constant flow of writers.
What a great way, too, to just honor his legacy by bringing in other writers and giving them a place to create and write.
So I'd love to show you the gardens here, because that's one of the big reasons I think a lot of the writers like to come and spend time.
While the beauty of Weymouth is one source of creative inspiration, I'm excited to head over to R.Riveter to see how Cameron helped develop a company that supports military spouses across the country.
We make canvas and leather handbags to empower and support military spouses. So we make all kinds of bags, from little bags to big bags and medium bags. My favorite bag is the backpack. Military families move every 2 to 3 years on average. So every 3 years they pick up and you move your whole family. You have to find a new community, a new spot, new friends, new job, if you're lucky. What we realized is that nobody was deserving of flexible mobile income more than military spouses. And Lisa and I, my business partner, realized that we could be the ones to start something to provide that opportunity. We started in my garage in 2011 and we've just kind of moved forward one bag at a time, one military spouse at a time ever since.
For lunch, Cameron and I head down the street to the Leadmine, where Chef Orlando Chinzo specializes in combining culinary traditions from around the world.
So we really found ourselves settled into this beautiful little town. We moved here from Miami. We're pretty much bringing in all of our experiences that we've had all over the country and doing exactly what we want, what we like to drink, what we like to eat here in Southern Pines.
We have our crispy Brussels sprouts. This is our bulgogi bao buns.
These are crab hush puppies. The shishito tartar sauce.
This looks delicious.
That's amazing.
We have our warm skillet cookie with honey bourbon caramel sauce.
For our last stop of the day, we head to the Heritage Flag Company to meet Heath Trigg.
Hey, what's up? I'm Heath.
Hi, Heath. I'm Evie.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
Very
Heath
nice
Trigg
to meet
with
you.
the Heritage Flag Company. Welcome. What's up, Cameron? How are you, girl?
Oh.
Come on in. Well, the majority of our flags are made out of whiskey and wine barrels. This all kind of started a few short years ago as just a gift. And it's just absolutely unbelievable what has happened to say thanks to 3 guys getting out of the Special Forces, starting a local brewery. My building companies and woodworking company at the time were hired to complete their tasting room. We did so out of deconstructed whiskey barrels. Just as a thank you at the end of the project, we dreamed up making one to say thanks to the guys for their service, for their business, for just being awesome, because they're really cool guys. We had no earthly idea what we had created at that time. We've been on a pretty amazing journey over the last 4 years.
This is such an honor to see all of these flags in their final stage, but I'd love to see your process from the beginning.
So this is our world headquarters, as we like to call it. This is where all heritage flags are made, at least a large amount of the processes anyway. I built this building in 2011, not for this intended purpose. It was built originally to make cabinets and furniture for my home building business. It turned into a flag factory in late 2014.
Heath, thank you so much for showing us your flag shop today. I mean, this has been such an incredible experience and just a real honor to be here.
Well, we really appreciate you coming, and just a small way to say thanks. We've actually made something for you today, for you to take home with you. And remember our little town here, Southern Pines.
This is awesome! Wow, thank you so much!
Whether you're in need of a quiet place to draft your next novel, developing your small business into a national network for military spouses, finding the fusion between your favorite foods, or honoring those who serve our country through intricate pieces of art, Southern Pines offers everyone a chance to take a deep breath, relax, and create.
This has been a great day.
Found